Hi, Becki Lee Timson here. My story starts with a lot of fear and discouragement and hopelessness, but it ends with a lot of joy and excitement and hope. In 2017, my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and as she is adopted, so her genetic information begins with her, and I'm the oldest of four, I decided to research what is Alzheimer's. And that quest brought me to involvement with Dr. Dale Bredesen's End of Alzheimer's webinar. There were 20 doctors that addressed different issues of this disease. And it turns out, as he says, Alzheimer's is very much like having a roof with 36 holes in it. There may be a drug that comes along that will help with one hole, but you're still going to lose your house. And so we started investigating the things in his RECODE protocol that can be contributing factors to Alzheimer's. These things included sleep hygiene, over-the-counter medications, looking at blood work for undiagnosed things like diabetes and high blood pressure or Lyme's disease that's never been diagnosed, high lipid panels. All those things checked out fine, and then we started looking at lifestyle issues, including sleep hygiene, and not using Benadryl as a nightly sleep aid was a huge component. Exercise is tremendously important in maintaining your cognitive ability as we age. And one of the most interesting parts was switching to a whole food plant-based diet. We discovered as we left behind things with faces and parents, specifically dairy was the first one that was very dramatic. As we eliminated these things, dairy, eggs, meat, and fish from our diet, we started to gradually notice some things. Our congestion went away. Seasonal allergies were no longer an issue. We no longer had the aches and pains that we'd become used to. My dad he plays the piano part of every day, and he's 84. And he was having trouble reaching an octave. And after he quit eating cheese, he discovered that he could reach an octave again, and it didn't hurt. And he kind of reconfirmed that when he had cheese at a party, and for 3 days he felt like he hit his hand with a hammer. Some of the other effects are your sleep does improve when your inflammation in your joints goes away and you don't wake up when you roll over during the night. We all lost weight without even trying. And we were eating such a huge variety of the rainbow and all the nutrients that come with eating a plant-based diet and abandoning the things that we didn't need, which was cholesterol from other animals, saturated fats, hormones, and toxins that get condensed into meat. Through the course of those 2 years, my mom has enjoyed a tremendous reversal of her Alzheimer's symptoms. She's so much more the person that she was before doing all of these changes. And the whole food plant-based lifestyle is something that I really believe in. It can create tremendous turnarounds in people's health just by changing the fuel. And so what we thought was a desperate situation turned out that it was able to be remedied in a large part by changing what was on the end of our fork. When we left behind processed foods, packaged foods with long lists of ingredients and preservatives, things that our bodies don't really need, we noticed a huge impact in our brain fog and our energy levels. We started going to the gym and got stronger and stronger, and when we would get sore, our recovery was, instead of being 3 days, it was a day and a half. And all of these things really work together when you start eating food that loves your body back.